Right. Hello, hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I am just gonna make check that we are actually live. Um, on both Twitch and YouTube. Okay, there we go. There's my stream elements thing. Let me just check real quick. This is something I just should trust. However, I'm new to all this, so inexperienced, some may say. All right. Cool. It's working. It's working. It's working. Um, Perfect. I'm gonna check YouTube real quick. Um, uh, Excuse me, I had to cough, so I muted myself real quick. Let's see. Am I live? I am live. Perfect. 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 We're good on YouTube. We're good on Twitch. Okay. Hello. 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 Like I was talking about on Tuesday. Um, we're gonna be starting the Dawn Trail, kind of like, or I should say, post Dawn Trail, MSQ. It'll be fun. I have not played FF at all since launch. I was thinking about um leveling some like a different character to play on stream, like a tank or something, just so I'm not sitting there like in queues and stuff. Although with the trust system, I probably won't have to. But I wasn't able to because I'm an idiot. You can see here, I couldn't decide between Warrior and Dark Knight. So rather than just leveling one of them, I leveled both, and neither of them actually made it to level 100. But that's okay. I know the dungeons will have trust, and I assume any like trials will as well. Especially because I don't know if there's a trial in this first one. I mean, there probably is. I believe like every patch is a trial, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we're back into it. I am, as you can see, I'm playing Dragoon. I am with the new glamour changes though. I'm wearing my samurai glamour, which I like some of my Dragoon stuff. Like obviously there's the classic, you know, Draken armor, but this one fits pretty well for like the vibes of Dawn Trail, So I like it, especially the helmet. Although when I wear it as samurai, I have like the samurai hat on. That's okay. But let's just get into it. Bulwaruk is eager to hear how you have been getting on. It is a pleasure as always, Ariane. Have you been able to relax lately? Thumbs up. Classic. Wonderful. As busy as you have been with the rite of succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tiliolol at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Zabalyav TA. I am probably going to butcher all of these, so my apologies in advance. Is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings. They're absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brokivu, will look after you. Of getting tacos, I can handle that. I can deal with that. Wandering minstrel. Do I need to unlock the extremes? Well, I'm not gonna be doing extremes right now. So, Cloud of Darkness. What is that? Chaotic Alliance raids. I mean, I'll unlock it, sure. I don't remember them saying anything about this, but I haven't been super keeping up. That reminds me, some days ago I had the pleasure of meeting a good friend Grahatia. He approached me wondering if he had seen me elsewhere before, and so I told him about my endeavors in verse. Taking an interest in my work, he invited me to join him at Zabali FTA, where we discussed tales of heroism over tacos and churrasco. It was then that he shared a story that is especially close to his heart. That's when we met. The Fellowship of Noah's foray into the Crystal Tower. You played a vital role in it, did you not? Together with more than a score of your fellows, you triumphed over numerous formidable foes to secure the structure. How do you recall the experience, pray? As adventurers typically work in small groups, I dare say it felt quite different to be part of a large contingent. It was thrilling. I may have been a little nervous. I just played it by ear. Yeah, I just played it by ear. I didn't look shit up. And it's pretty fitting for my guy. I do favor such an approach myself. Now I can only speak as an observer, but I imagine it must be uniquely satisfying to sally forth as a member of a great collective to accomplish tremendous feats. And to defeat the dreaded cloud of darkness is a tremendous feat indeed. She's a ruler amongst her kind, occupying the highest rung of the hierarchy of Voidson. Beloved has she left her mark upon mankind's history, not least of all when she forged a pact with Emperor Zonde. According to records, she employed powerful magics, the likes of which defied mortal comprehension. She did. Didn't she use beams and more beams? Also, if I read a little fast, it's because sometimes I can't tell how fast the auto is gonna go. Like sometimes like I'm finishing right as it ends, and then there's other times where I'm finishing and there's like a 5-second buffer. So if I read a little fast on some of them, I'm just bad at judging distance. But yeah, didn't she use beams and more beams? That one's pretty good. Maybe it'll be that you merely saw one aspect of the cloud of darkness. Oh yeah, I can just disable it. As I understand it, void sense are changeable beings, their forms dependent on factors such as the ether at their disposal. Another time, and you may have faced a somewhat different foe. It's an intriguing possibility to consider, and it gives me an idea. I shall compose a song about the true cloud of darkness as I imagine her, for which I shall draw inspiration from your accounts. Without further ado, light and dark as one become, to oblivion all to cast. Champion dauntless shall arise, to cleave them at the last. I will not be singing. I will just read it. Into their hands entrusted be the hopes of all mankind. Upon the wind eternal born, a bright and shining sign. The time has come, so go you forth onto the battlefield. The final confrontation looms to test your blade and shield. That's pretty good. Cloud of Darkness, chaotic, now accessible. I will not be doing that right now. I don't think. Let me look at the queue times even. I don't know if I'll ever. I mean, I'll do it eventually, of course. Though it may pale in comparison to facing the cloud of darkness, it gave me great satisfaction to compose these verses. And should they give you satisfaction as well, then naught would please me more. Cool. Let me look at it. What is there like a required item level maybe? Would it be high end? Am I stupid? It told me where it was. I'm just not. Everkeep. Which one is Everkeep? Oh, Zoralja. The big guy. In Sphene. Okay. Okay. What? I wasn't paying any attention when he said that. Oh, high-end duty stuff. Shinri's Domain. Cloud of Darkness, Chaotic. It is level 100. Gives me 20 mnemonics. Oh, I see. I see. I'm not doing that right now. I mean, I wasn't going to do that right now anyways. I'm definitely not doing it right now, though. See, it requires some level of coordination. I remember you. Oh, I forgot to read, sorry. I see. If you can have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. I should have played Viper. That's what I should have done. I like doing stuff that's like more thematic to the expansion, you know. I'll probably level Viper off stream, and next stream I'll play Viper. I know I did say I was gonna play Viper on Tuesday when I talked about streaming this, but I mean, as is obvious, is not the case. I had a similar issue with my leveling the tanks and Viper, but okay. I just think it'll be cool to like be more fitting as you go through. At least for MSQ, obviously I prefer Dragoon. I'll play Dragoon in like actual content, but you know, the love tacos. I hope. Ah, you ate so many when you turned 5, you could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Oh, he's not talking to me. I was like, what? No, not really. It was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. Still strange for me, too. Just the other day, you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasulani. And now you're a man grown with a face full of hair. That guy looks older than, or younger than that guy. Anyways, even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. I guess it doesn't look as gray from here. It's like a lighter blonde, like platinum almost. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria. Oh, Alexandria. That is why. Duh. I completely forgot about the Alexandria stuff. Time dilation type of thing. Back in Alexandria, we had Electro. If I need a fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything's at our fingertips. When she said Yasilani, I should have known, because that's where Alexandria appeared. But here I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I never felt so embarrassed. Sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate, you say you sent for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Oh, good dad. Wook Lamont. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolo. Val Wook Lamont? The president is in this taco place? To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. Exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Nice. That makes sense why he looks older, then. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Ariane. You don't mind the company, I hope? I could use a bite to eat myself. Nice. It'll be... It's fun getting back into the world of FF. Really enjoy the story. The FF story. She's smaller than I remember her being. The tacos here never disappoints. I mean, I thought she was way bigger. So what have you been up to lately? Making a name for myself with the Arcadian, exploring Tyrol with my trusty alpaca, catching up on sleep. The last thing I did, I guess, was Arcadian, so sure. And my guy's kind of a fighter. That's his whole thing. He really likes fighting. You're fighting the arena in Alexandria. By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you've honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Koana to figure out solutions. I hope we can see more Koana. That was my one, I was only complaint. There was like things I didn't like about Dawn Trail MSQ. I enjoyed it overall though. I'm not a Dawn Trail hater like many are. I do wish Koana had been more involved, especially once you got to the back half with Alexandria and like all the tech stuff. I think it would have been cool. Obviously, like keep Luke Lamont there. I know she's the main character, but like rather than have Koana stay behind, like honestly, I would have preferred Luke Lamont stay behind and Koana come with us. And that's nothing against Luke Lamont. I think she did great in the Alexandria patch. It's just we also were with her for the first half of it, and we never really got to like interact a whole lot with Koana. And that's just like a small thing I would have preferred, but I didn't mind it overall. But yeah, since his name was mentioned, I had to give my little spiel. I was on one such walk just now. And as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Juana and I have something we want to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have the time to come to the palace? Of course. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. I think I'm finished. Alright, speak with the Landsguard Gatekeeper. Oh yeah, I have to be out an ether. I forgot. There's like some little stuff like that I'll just have to get used to again. Like having to actually beat an Ethernet shard to teleport. Oh, I guess I can teleport. Just using the little Ethernet shards like in town. I have to be at one. You know what? Should I put on my... No, I'll be fine. I was gonna say, I do have a glamour set that's like more Turali. I don't have it set right now though. I don't think. So I'll probably just leave it. I gotta be fitting. I gotta be fitting for the MSQ. This one's pretty Turali. I mean, to be fair, this one's not like necessarily more Turali than the other one, so. The one I'm wearing right now, really. I mean, it's a little more open. It's got like the side slits. It is strange seeing these not be blocked off and only the weapons now. Like it's really, I really like it. Don't get me wrong, I really like it. I just am not used to it. I could do this one. This actually is pretty. The warrior armor. Yeah, let's do the warrior armor actually. Now the issue is my spear doesn't really fit. Do I have another spear in here? Is it because it's already glamored that I can't do it? Obviously I can just go back to the glamour, like prism, and set up something better, but like the glamour dresser, sorry. But I'd rather not walk back there right now. Let's do... Oh, because these are all glamored already, so I can't use them. That kind of sucks. I wish I could still glamour them, even if they're not. But anyways, whatever. This one probably. I only have 5 prisms left. Yeah, of the ones I have on me right now, this is probably the best. Even though it's not, you know, my preferred. But it's good enough. Sorry, my dog made a weird noise. I had to check. Okay. Maxwell corn fed. Highlander? Yes. I knew it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, because you can use the Crypt Lurker Maiming Cat now. Oh, healing. Healing also had the hood? Cool. Real quick, my dog is whining. I'm gonna let him out real quick. Oh, sorry about that. We are back. There's a stray cat that comes sometimes comes to our back door that me and my roommate have been trying to like feed and take care of, and my dog saw it. That's all he needed. Alright, let's see. Master Arion is always an honor. Val Kawana has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you within before long. Enter Sun Perch, yes. They start talking for yourselves, please. They're down there, so maybe they'll talk. Cool spot. Oh, you're all here too? I guess space doesn't advance it. Valkoana summoned us, though truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. Yes, it's to share knowledge of Hanish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We're of course happy to oblige him. Carl and I were likewise summoned, otherwise we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. As you wonder, Thancred and Oryanje have left to resume their tour of Tural. Ishola, meanwhile, is back to researching Crossroads travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kawana's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. Yeah, I'll go meet up with Y'shtola. Come on, get me over there. Where's Estinian? That's what I really want to know about. The look she had in her eyes was any indication. I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. That's fine. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change. That's my boy. He's my favorite scion. There he is. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. I'd hope so. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. State funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Gulja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Iyasuani, I see no reason not to attend. Generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. People of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Yeah, I mean, that's rough. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, the funeral will give Alexandrians the choice to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. Wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go, not only to be there for Gulja, but to put this chapter behind us. It's a good idea. When I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. Yeah, sure. I think I should go too. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. I mean, we are the ones who, air quotes, but killed her. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. Amiable. But we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. This vow, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the rite of secession. Feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sphene was to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. It is decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Gululja in the back room. I like how even though he's king, he's just hanging out in the back of that fucking barcade thing, whatever it is. Forget exactly if it's a bar or an arcade. I think it's a bar. Crossroads. Is that the name of the patch? Probably. I would assume so. That is just the name of the patch. I'm checking Discord real quick. Getting so many pings. I never get any pings until I try to do something else, and then it is non-stop. Alright, we're good. Speak with Gulja in the back room. Although I too would ideally attend the funeral, given the circumstances, I think it's best that Lamati represents us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When that work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. Come on. I want to hang out with Koana. But to have Father's throne here still, it makes me feel he is close by. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. I mean, I get it, but I wish we would hang out with Koana more. You know? It is what it is. Whatever. Let me, before I go to Solution 9, I'm going to fix the glamour. Since this is what I'll be wearing, I want to go to a weapon that actually fits. I wear Dark Knight armor too, actually. No, I won't wear Dark Knight armor. I just like Dark Knight armor. It's cool looking, of course. Let's go real quick for our cabins. We're just gonna fix the glam real quick, and then we'll go to Gulja. All right. Let's go to weapons. What was this? 14? Yes. Like I said, it's set up for Dark Knight. Dragoon. Okay. Something that also looks good. Unsheathed. Okay. I'm tempted to almost go like full. Nah, I won't do that since we're going to Solution 9. All right. The downside of, I say downside, it's not that big a deal. A lot of like cross glamour with like the cross job glamour. Obviously, Dragoon weapons aren't necessarily going to fit with warrior armor. But this one's not bad, just the colors. If this was like its original colors, the Pummeler vest, I think it would be fine. But I wanted it to match the gloves and the helmet, and I can't dye the gloves and the helmet, unfortunately. So it turns gray. Blue feather, that's not bad. It's not. No, I don't want that. No. This one is. Whoa, it glows. When did it start glowing? Has it always done that? It's probably always done that, and I just haven't noticed. The Endwalker Lance. Crypt Lurker. I don't like this one very much, I'll be honest. Purple. Not bad. Eden? No. Shadowbringers? No. Definitely no. Oh, this one's not terrible. Oh, this one's really good, actually. What the hell? I forget about this one. I'm probably going to go with this. I'm going to check out the others, but I'm probably going to go with this Sand Teak Fashard. No, not Magitech. No, I don't like those. Oh, this one's not bad either. The Rakshasa lands. Like the feathers and stuff. This one's a little more Terali, I think. No, I don't care about that one. Shinryu, no. Certainly not. No. No, 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 no. Maybe the one that glows? No. This was not bad, but not for this. I think I'm going with, where is it? I think I might do this one. And outlets. Da-da-da. Perfect. It's like a little, colors are a little off, but it's close enough for me. All right. Now so you know, actually play the game. Rather than just glamoring. Go to the back rooms. I haven't played in well over a year. Almost 2 years, honestly, and I still kind of remember this area pretty well. I say I remember this area pretty well, literally as I go to the wrong place. So, never mind. I'm a liar. Literally as I say that I'm going to the wrong place. Get into the back room? Yes, I am. Hey, little Ghoul Jaw. I know you're king of this whole place, but you're still hanging out behind this bar. And it's probably familiar to him. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course, I'm the only one who'll officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shale is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Pretty articulate for a little kid. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought you gâteau à chocolat. It's kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Probably butchered that as well. Thank you, Lamatier. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would. What do I pick? I'm picking a Gil. I'm broke. Those are 500 Gil. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. Now I'll fuck it. I don't care. It's easier that way rather than trying to market board shit, even if it's a little bit more money. Google Jaja has been added to the Unending Codex. Cool. I don't care about that. Alexandria mourns. Gulja wishes to go and collect his flower for the funeral. Flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Sphyn's aide and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Onwards. Let's see. Does she have anything to say? While we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took on the brunt of the planning. One of their number can better explain what the ceremony will entail. And from here to... Many are expected to attend the funeral, but there is no venue in Alexandria large enough to host the entire population. Since the altar will remain for a while yet, we plan to pay our respects after the crowds have gone. The downside of it having been so long, I don't remember initially. These guys were against Sphene, I believe, right? They were rebels. Hey, you've heard of the Rodina Consortium? I absolutely can't stand that lot, let me tell you. That's why I give the Nexus Arcade a wide berth. Even the residential district's too close for me liking, so I just crash here. Okay, I thought you had something to say about the funeral. Guess not. I think these guys were rebels, right? I mean, everyone loves Sphene, though. I do remember that much. The song at Praxis Park. Where is that? Resolution. Alright. On we go. You need me to go backwards when I do that. I normally just do it while I'm in the air. Busan. There he is. Why you're Val Wuklama of Tuliola. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sphene's funeral. We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I'm Ghassan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state. Oops, that's nice. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Rest assured, they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens are black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Be a regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sphene. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. We will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. Right. Let's see. She was pretty. I forgot what she looked like a little bit. This part, hopefully. So much taller than them. It's crazy how much taller I am.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
Turn it up a little bit in case you guys can't hear it.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived. Because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow.
There's a way to get the armor that the Alexandrians wear. I just don't remember what it is.
Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Oh. Why do I get the feeling something bad is gonna happen here? You know? Like, I don't know why. I hope we make it through. I just get a bad feeling, bad feeling, bad feeling. He's so cute, little lizard. They put both their flowers. Assuming that was Winklemat's. I think they're lingering on it so long is what really makes me worried. You know?
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, I got bad news about your cloud.
I miss
She
her.
ain't there.
She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
That's gotta be hard. That's gotta be very hard.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
Yeah, when death means you lose all memory of them, and now,
But what will happen
yeah,
to us?
that like grief.
Are we just going to be sad
Like they never
forever?
felt grief before. You know, grief is crushing when you feel it every day, right? When you've grown up with it.
What will
Never
happen
having
if
felt it.
everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene? How will we
Oof.
go on without her?
Can't even imagine.
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
I don't know where I'd pick. Obviously, there's like modern
In times
comforts.
like these, I
comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
Don't blame him. That's all you've ever known.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
He's a cultural relativist. I took a philosophy course this semester. So, cultural relativist Wuglamat. Or subjective
As
relativist.
expected,
One of
they
those two.
struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help.
True. True.
What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Obviously, I think it's better to remember.
And every time I think of him, it hurts.
Here's where he come from.
It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
For some reason, I thought Gulajar was a clone.
Father, but maybe I'd be better off
Probably just
forgetting him.
misremembering that part of the MSQ. But I thought he was a clone for some reason.
Guloja.
Of Zeral Shah.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Sure. You keep going back to it, dude. Is something shady gonna happen? Please. No way. The way they're framing this, dude. The regulator? Or is it just maybe just focusing on it because it kind of is emblematic of their current struggle? Yeah, that probably makes more sense than whatever I thought was happening. Oh, yes. Hey, Gulja, do you really know nothing at all about your mother? Shale searched the system for information on residents, but the only Malja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps you just try looking again. Do you want to know your mother? Yeah, that's the real question. Do you even want to? Think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again, and if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. Classic Wuklamat. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. Correct. You do. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain a knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. True. You go a little bit grayer on the die. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Alright, then I think I went white. But yeah, look, it's like a... There's probably a shade of gray that matches this in the wolf head, I would assume. That's a little better than the one I have anyways. Quest complete. On to the next. Grahatia. Grahatia has an idea on how you may proceed with your investigation. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. Suggest we split into groups. Ariane, if you can make inquiries outside in the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Oh yeah, send me to the fucking boondocks. Hey man, you go outside in the outskirts, we'll all hang out in this cool, super advanced futuristic society. Okay man, air conditioning, I get it. To be fair, it fits pretty well. That is the type of shit my guy would do. He is a woodsman. I like to think of him as like kind of a ranger type. Like a ranger warrior type. It's just bard is not that. Like if the bow class in this game wasn't a bard, that's what I would play. You know, and I don't hate bard by any means. It's just not for me, I don't like the music aspect of it. Just purely aesthetically. It could play exactly the same and just be like a standard ranger, like hunter or whatever, and I would be fine with it. I would like it. Right, eccentric researcher. There you are. I trust you've recovered from the shock of my initial proposal. Good, good. Now let me explain what this is all about. I don't think this is the quest that I think it is. I am a researcher for Oblivion, namely in the field of electrope engineering. During Zoralja's reign, I survived within the ranks of his army by helping to research and develop protective materials. One of my mini projects was these indomitable dummies, and as their name implies, their durability is second to none. They were used to measure the offensive potential of an entire arsenal of weapons to great effect. But now Zoralja is no more, and peace has returned to our home. A preferable outcome, of course. But it does mean that my masterworks have been left to rust. That is an affront to science I cannot forgive. Peace may demand we set down our weapons, but the march of progress must go on. It's just the training dummy quest, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I grant you, who seems to possess might equal to an entire squadron of hardened troops, access to the Spire of Trial. Spire of Trial, that's what it was. Of course, I am more than willing to make adjustments as befits the magnitude of your power. As a woman of science, I can think of no greater honor than to have you testing the limits of my creations. Okay, this is just unlocking the trials, or the training spire thing. Give me purpose anew, Ariane. I'll be here testing and improving the dummies when able, so you're welcome to stop by at any time, even if only to gaze upon my indomitable beauties. Sure. Trial by Spire. Now I have access to the Spire of Trial, an expansion of Stone Sky Sea. Yeah, that thing. I didn't remember the exact name of it, but I knew what it was talking about. This training ground can be accessed by speaking with the eccentric researcher and heritage found. Cool. I don't give a fuck. I think I've only used that thing like 2 or 3 times. I have that spear. It's pretty cool. Dorian, no. I need to find something that's not like a quest completion thing. Oh, there we go. Middle-aged Torawata. Alright, but I've never heard of a Mumblejaw woman living in these parts, much less one collected to Zoralja. I have better luck talking to the people over to Sonowatson settlement to the north of Everkeep in a place called Yuiwata. I'm butchering these names, I know I am. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. Your exchange with the middle-aged Sonowata has taught you about Zoralja is devoted. Well, that's not a good sign that Zoralja has devoted, I must say. Almost certainly not a good sign. Jadi Shatona. Mumblejaw woman? They're people who've never been a common sight around here. Why the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolo after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Your exchange with the chatty Shitona has taught you about a Mumblejaw woman. There is one. Can I fly here? No, I haven't done the ether currents. I knew I hadn't done the ether currents. I don't know why I tried. I need to go up. Ah. Fresh-faced Tonawata. You're looking for a Mumblejaw woman? Oh, Gulujaw's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zeralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zeralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felt the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. Your exchange with the fresh-faced Tonawata has taught you about a battle with the Tural Vidral. Those are the big monsters, I'm pretty sure. Put your findings to Shale in the background. Okay, cool. So much teleporting. So much teleporting. There's barely any gills, so it's not that big a deal. But I am pretty broke, as you can see. 171,000. Surely that's enough. Alright. I didn't turn all the way around when I jumped. Essos. Of course I'm heading there. Jail. Gulajaw has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Yeah, let me and all three over. I feel like I should just let the quest complete, but whatever. So you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. Pretty sure I'm the only one who learned anything useful. So, you're welcome again, guys. Zeraja bought a Letno Landsguard Tiasilani, among whom was a female Mumblejaw. His mission was to rid the region of a Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that that was the crisis in Yoiawata that he resolved. Some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, and they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yoiawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeraja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and if his Mumblejaw woman had remained there, then they would have had occasion to come into contact. I see. But what could Zeraja have been doing in that village? Think we can answer that question? Can we? Oh, they were doing their own research. In order to retrace Zeraja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. Hello, Leka17. Welcome. We're, this isn't a title. We're starting up the Final Fantasy Dawn Trail post MSQ. We just got done with Sphne's funeral, and now we're researching to find Gulajaw's mom. But welcome. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. There's plenty to go on, even if the work there was classified. Oh yeah, that's alright. It's I would say it's easy to follow. It might be easy to follow, but this is like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 expansions deep. So yeah, it is fun. I haven't played it since it came out. It was about 2 years ago now. That was the last time I played. So it's I'm also kind of getting back into the swing of it. But all right, it's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, we are currently trying to find this little guy's mom. This little guy, we're trying to find his mom. It's been pretty good. Pretty good. Semester's winding down to the end, so I'm not as swamped with schoolwork as I have been for the past few months. There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries are being made to Uwiyawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. You think that's where my mother was? Probably. We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. I'm a miracle worker. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal a little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Uwiyawata then. Sure. I cannot pronounce that name. I know I'm saying it wrong. And this time I want you to come along, Gulja. He's a little kid. Maybe we shouldn't bring him, actually. He's excited. We'll let him come. Uwiyawata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the Drift Downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. This little guy is also like the king of this whole area, but he just hangs out in this bar. Not even the bar, he's like in the back rooms of the bar. But he's like the king of this whole city, so... He's just a little guy, though. We'll let him have his eccentricities. Alright. Speak of Gulja, the Drift Downs. Let's go. Where's the closest? Right here. We ride my little chocobo. He is perfect. Alright, I can't fly though, so that sucks. I have to unlock flying still. Let me see. Mounts. There's some cool mounts. Which one should I try? Let's do this one. The Dark Knight mount. That one is my favorite. It is so slow though. I forget how slow this is when you can't fly. So slow. That's alright. At least I'm not getting jumped on the way. We should do that quest because it's blue, but I'm not going to. Alright, Gulja. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. Still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. I was gonna say, yeah, it's a dungeon. I figured. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Who do I want to bring? Do trust, of course. Pigmentor does do more damage than Red Mage, so I'll keep Cryo. Wonder.
I stand ever ready.
Hmm. I think this is pretty good. Keeping the twin. Not that the twins are bad. I like the twins, but it's like they'll have less to say than the others. I believe, anyways. Ooh, creepy forest. I see. I see. Ooh, gross. Yuwata Field Station. It's good I'm doing trust, because I have groceries arriving in about 5 minutes that I need to go get from the door. But I can just pause this at a certain point. Gulaja, why are you here? Get out of here. You're not supposed to be here, Gulaja. Alright, let me move these around. My father must have come here for a reason. I'm gonna pull together things for her. Oh, I'm not used to I switched some of my buttons around, so I'm not super used to some of this movement. I also didn't Star Diver. Oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. I did forget how slow trusts are, though. They do almost no damage. I forgot about that part. Yeah, they are doing no damage at all. Well, that's okay. We'll still get through it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. This time I'll actually remember to use all of my cooldowns. Thank you, Wukama. I'll throw something at these guys and come back. Gulja, no. Much more damage that time that I remember to use my abilities. Downside is we killed these enough faster. I probably won't have my cooldowns back for the boss, but that's okay. It's trust, so who really cares? We should have made Grahatia do something else, like make him a DPS maybe. I think he's a black mage when he DPSs. They're pretty good. Whereas I'm still using my AoE rotation, but who cares? Who cares? Only like 30 seconds till my stuff comes back. I'll probably just save it so I can have it for the boss. Let me check my groceries. They're supposed to be getting here at 7, which is 1 minute ago. So before we start, let me see. Order's on its way. Track. 1 minute away. That is not true. Looking at the map, this dude is at least 10 minutes away. Okay, whatever. I'll do the boss, then afterwards. He'll probably be here by then. What is that? You gonna knock that down? I messed up my rotation, so I lost my buff. Perfect. We're off to a good start. A little longer than I thought it would be. Not so bad. That is... Don't know what that is. Grip emerges from the ground.
Allow me.
I have my little charge. I should be using that. Okay, I messed up. Is he gonna explode, I assume? Yes, he is. That's not that bad. Away from that. I'm messing up my rotation so badly, but I haven't played in forever, so I'll give myself some grace. This is the ad thing he did? I could be wrong. Well, there's no ads, so I guess not. Nice. Easy, easy, easy. Freaky animal. Okay, just materia. That's fine. Now let me check to see if my order is here yet. So my Walmart order has arrived. I will be right back. Please give me just 1 moment. I will return in about like 3 minutes. I just got to grab the groceries from the door. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Luckily, they put them at the right door this time. They often I have to go kind of like roam the neighborhood to find what house they actually left the groceries at. So, at least they're in the right place this time. I didn't look at Corpus. Oh. I see. Research notes. While His Majesty Zeralja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Okay. I mean, we knew he was doing the beast soul stuff. Oh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I'll just kill these right here, rather than pull a lot of stuff. There's research notes in the next room, and I want to stop and read them. Other than, you know, be fighting along the way. These are pretty nasty looking, though. Well, it makes sad puppy noises when they die. That's even worse. Research note. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain. And while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Ugh. Freaky. Alright, they're gonna bust out of something and attack us. These are people, right? Yeah, someone's... Yep, there we go. Ugh, zombies. I'm assuming they're zombies and not just, you know, sleeping. It does say rotten, so I assume zombies, but how are they zombies? I think we've had a lot of undead in this game, so it's actually that surprising. I'd say not actually that surprising. Damn, little Jaw's just hanging out over there. Brother, you gotta get out of here. We cannot let this kid stay in here with us. We gotta clear the whole place first. But, I mean, he's made it so far. I guess he's probably good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What happened here? Your dad did some pretty bad stuff, kid. That's what happened here. So it seems. Ring of Aiming. I can't even wear that. That sucks. Oh. Yep. I am gonna pull this guy. Oh. Yep. No. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh. I meant to go the other direction.
Allow me.
Ah. Ouch. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Damn, and this stuff was just chilling over here in the woods. No one thought to investigate until just now. That is the point of dungeons, I suppose. Alright, more research. What was Father doing here? Gulajaw, slow down. There's bad stuff up there. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of greater power, but mutations are observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tural Vajral, I struggled to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. Yeah, I would argue that this path probably shouldn't be pursued at all. Like, not even a little bit. I know FF dungeons don't really have like little secrets like that most of the time, at least recently, but I always check just in case. Oh. The fuck? The source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain frail souls. What if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul? One still possessed of its own memories. We stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Okay, who is this? Is this the subordinate or the guy writing the notes? Their necklace of aiming. If I played Viper, this would be great. But I'm not playing Viper. Okay, Overseer Kanaloka. I have a bad feeling about this. So this is the Overseer. Oh, and he's still alive. Let's find out what's going on. Right. I don't know what any of these mechanics are. They can dodge. That's all you need. Sure. I assume we'll also have some sort of like out mechanic as well. Like where he does this to the middle. We have to go out there maybe? No way. No way. What? That is the worst mechanic ever. What the hell? I understand how it works now though, so I'll just do it. But holy shit. That was horrible. That was horrible. But, I mean, hey, you see what you see. Let's go. At least I'm not trying to, like, do a lot of damage during that. Alright. Wuklamat. Let's go. At least this part's easy. Men. Right. Bad. I forgot to do my mirage jump during my burst. That's alright. Not the end of the world. Okay, well I have to do the weird thing. It's gotta be far enough, right? Okay, cool. I did lose my buff though, that's fine. It's my fault for using it there. So I knew that was gonna happen. R.I.P. We'll live though, we'll live. Free spirits. Does it mean ads? Maybe? No. Nope, this thing. Graha, get away from me. Pokemon, get away from me. That's up to you guys, because I'm not getting away from anybody. Even though I just complained about it. I could limit break this guy. Oh, I took my limit break off my bars. Where's my limit break? I'm gonna pull that back out. The tier 1 limit break doesn't... I think I just do more damage passively, so it's not that big a deal. So. Would that we could tame the beast, but the seal is already... The seal of the beast, what is he talking about? Something horrible, probably. Something horrific. Actions. Where are you... Here we go. Boots of Maiming. I'll take those. Oh, are they not? 705. Okay, they're like 5 below. I see, I see. That's alright. Penaloca Corpus. Is that a storm? And no one thought to come check out here? The gods, what is that? Yeah, I'm going with you, Wilkamot. Alright, and now let's pull these for her. This one's kind of easier to tank and a trust. So you can pull everything for you, but then your DPS will do less damage, so it's kind of a, you know, a toss-up. There's given their stake. It is what it is. Actually would gather up a little better. That would be nice. It's all my AoEs are like a line. Rather than true AoE, you know? But it's not the end of the world. I feel like I might have changed it to where my stuff is like a cone now. Which would be nice. I don't remember for sure. Don't remember for sure. With a lot of health, I probably should have used cooldowns, but I'll save them for the next one. A lot of health. Jesus. Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. Was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm? We may soon face our fiercest foe yet. Yeah, I would not be surprised. With that Tural Vidral thing they were talking about. So now we do Racing Talon, back up. Go get him, Wuklamot. I believe in you.
Allow me.
Wait. I think I'm not doing that much more damage than I was without them. Even though I used my cooldowns there. Maybe everyone is so big. I think that's the issue. Another VR bot. Okay, whatever. Once this pull is done, before we go to the last boss, I will get on the website and ban that guy. You know, eventually, you think they'd stop showing up, but I mean, they are bots, so it is what it is. I need to get that. I heard there is a Twitch bot called like Sari or something that like can ban those for you. I need to get that. That would be sick. I don't have to like stop and go through in between, like in the middle of stream, and deal with them. Just because I don't have the website open while I'm streaming, just because my internet's fine, but my computer, well, it's better than my old one. It is still, there's no need to put undue stress. After this cutscene, I'll hop over and ban that guy, even though he's already probably gone and moved on. Oh, a bunny. Freaky bunny. Ooh, scary bunny. Thralvidral Lunapiati. I see. Let me real quick go over. I'm gonna ban that guy. Jumping Magnifique and Sim J6SBO1, whatever the fuck your name is. Give me just a moment. I wish I could do it from the, OBS has, the chat window, I wish I could do it from there, but, cannot, unfortunately. So let's, ban, report, scams, bots, or tampering. Bots. Yep. Advertising. You were bots. Perfect. Submit report. Block him as well. And ban. So his message is not deleted. Perfect. This is good. This is good. This is good. Alright. Cool. Let me now close this so I don't lag myself. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I am returned. Let's go kill this freaky bunny. I've really liked the dungeons in Dawn Trail so far. Like, mechanically, I like them a lot. Gulaja. Give me just 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. All right, sorry about that. I do need to go pick my brother up from work though. So, fortunately, when this dungeon is over, I probably will have to in stream. Um, I guess I could go just on a be right back, but I'd be gone for probably like an hour, and I think it's kind of shady, especially because I mean, let's be real, I don't have a lot of viewers. So if someone comes in during that hour and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?" I don't want that to be their only impression of me. So I think I'll probably finish this dungeon real quick. Unfortunately, in stream. Um, and depending on when I get back, I may just stream again later tonight. But I don't know for sure. If not, I will definitely be back tomorrow. So, yeah. Let's finish this. Finish this dungeon. If I have to end stream, I probably will go level Viper. So for next time, I'll be playing Viper, just because it's easier. Not that the Dragoon is hard, but there is like a little bit more. Like if I miss something and mess it up, I lose a lot more damage than Viper, where you just kind of hit whatever glows. But all right. I mean, for a murder bunny, they made this thing look pretty cool. I'm gonna get behind him for that. I think, yeah, I figured. Oh, it's still going. Whoops. I didn't think it would still be going after all that. Pour in loaf. Oh, just a normal AoE. Okay. Careful, such strength. Oh. I see. That was my fault. I understand now. I thought it was going from there to the other. I didn't know it would be like a consistent damage thing. So I'll just go to where Graha was. You know. That is the point of trust. They kind of give you like a brief, like little, like small look at like where you're supposed to go, you know. So, let me. Again, no Discord notifications whatsoever. Then the second I start streaming, ping, 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 ping. All right, that's easy. Yeah, that's an easy mechanic to dodge. I just misunderstood a little bit how it worked. All right, let's go. I got them all in that time. This is just the normal AoE, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now I have to do the thing. I'm just gonna follow Graha. Wherever you go, brother, that's where I'm going. Yeah, this is what messed me up. I didn't know it would, like, stay. No, this sucks. Oh, I can still hit him. We're good. I think I'd still be able to hit the guy. I don't know what the hell this is. Sure. Yeah. I do like their dungeon design for this expansion a lot. Like, these are actually somewhat, like, complicated mechanics, you know? Which I enjoy. Okay, where is... I see. I got hit by one. That's fine. As long as I don't get hit by two. We will live those. There's a lot happening, though. Oh. What the hell is going on? Away? Of course. Can I go over? Oh, Jesus. Didn't think he did before. Yeah, it is. What the hell's going on? This is fun though. Even though I mostly don't know what's happening at any point in time, it is pretty fun. Is this just a normal AoE, I hope? Don't see any indicators, so let's hope so. Okay. Tank Buster. That's fun. Okay, another get away from boss. Perfect. And now, I think it's gonna come around this way? Yeah, because he's facing that way, kind of. There's so much happening at any point in time. Oh my god. I might pop the limit break just to fucking get out of here. Let's go. Let's see, do I even have time? Think so? Easy. Nice. Wasn't so bad. After I understood it after the first time. Da, 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 da. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Second point? Second chance points on my journal. Jagged of Striking. Unlucky. I'm not playing Samurai right now. I played a lot of Samurai in the past. Oh, it's kind of boring looking actually, so I don't really care. Alright. My brother should be getting off work in the next like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna do this little cutscene at the end and then I'll probably have to end stream there. We shall see. Freaky rabbit. Freaky rabbit.
For all the talk of
Oh, it's
Manuel
alive.
felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
From
It's
what
breathing.
I can tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a
Auto,
remote
since they're
location.
talking.
It was doubtless their prime subject.
Alive too, it's chilling.
Though I expect Zaralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Maybe some memories. Those are all John in his gear.
And so,
He did look
in
cool
order
as
to
fuck.
prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
He did look super fucking cool.
This
And
would
his
allow one to wield the power of
Alexandrian
the
stuff.
Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
Nice.
And what
Not nice.
becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Hey, yes, after ages. Unfortunately, I'm ending literally in like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I've been good. I've been very good. I have been going to school this semester. That's why I've been gone for so long.
You've given him permission.
Technically, semester's still going, but it ends on Monday.
You will
So like
assist
all my
the
like,
local
projects and papers and stuff
as
are
one of the
done.
land's guards fights
So
for
I
the
will be back to
residents
streaming more
of
often.
the
I am, like I said, I am having to end stream in like 5 minutes, but I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming this game again.
Also watch him closely. In what you
Oh,
learn,
I think that we found the kid's
to
mom.
me.
Yes, I've been MIA a little bit. I have focused only on
Object to
school,
his
you know.
project.
But
Are you
I
capable of performing this duty?
now that I am kind of back in the swing of things, I'm still going to classes. Like I'm taking summer classes in like the fall, obviously. But now that I'm a little more used to school, I should be good. Yeah, sorry about that. I know I fully like off the face of the planet, but I hadn't gone to school like anything like that since I was like 18. So I was too locked in to do anything else. But now that I can kind of handle the workload, I'll be streaming more often, even when I go back to class. So yeah, unfortunately tonight specifically, I am ending stream as soon as this cutscene is
What do you
over.
desire?
But I will be back tomorrow.
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was
We were looking for this
foolish
little
to
kid's
covet.
mom, and I think we found her.
But
This is a
here,
memory.
Here and now, it is close.
I don't remember. I haven't really even been on Discord since then. I don't think so though. Let me. I might have. I very well might have.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction.
I've had my Discord on Do Not Disturb for like 3 months now, so I kind of forget to look at it sometimes. Yes, that is still my username. That is still it.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove.
If you've been messaging me, I probably didn't see them. I am sorry about that. Let me check.
If what you seek is at hand,
I've had it on Do Not Disturb. Like I forget when I set it there, or like I turn notifications off. Oh, I did. I am sorry. I have so many messages actually. Yeah, my apologies for that, but I'll be much more reachable now. And I'm kind of used to it.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
She is the only woman lizard, so I think she's almost definitely your mother.
People in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubico women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
Ooh, great.
That's where we're going next then.
For sure. Sounds good to me. More creepy zombies in the abandoned laboratory. Classic. Alright, as I was saying, I need to go pick my brother up from work, and we're probably gonna go to dinner afterwards. So rather than just go to like a super long be right back screen, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. I meant to stream for longer. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming this game again. I want to get through the Final Fantasy 14 main story quest that I missed. I haven't really played since Dawn Trail dropped, but